Welcome back, everyone, to the Pattaya Open Pool Championship 2026, a World 9-Ball Tour ranking event, first of its kind in Thailand. Up next, we've got Wai Lam from Hong Kong versus Alexis Garlit Ferrer from Republic of the Philippines. Ferrer to break. Breaks off. White ball down, corner pocket, left-hand side down below. Little shake of the hand. Yeah, well, there is a bonus if you can break and run 9 racks, but not in this round. They have this is a loser's bracket round in the qualifying section, and it's win or go home. This is a race to 8 games. So win a break. Golden breaks are allowed. Look out, white ball, white ball. White ball down. Okay, both players maybe a little jittery. It's perfectly understandable. Still early days here. TV table and all that. 11 o'clock in the morning. All right, Ferrer. Ball in hand. Rolls in the 4s. On the 3. Nice chance at an opening table clearance here of 8 balls. 3 ball down. Plays to the left of the pink 4. Pops it over and slides up near center table, just to the right of it, for a nice tasty angle on that orange 5. 5 ball deposited. Straight in is okay in this case, but yeah, he can do pretty much whatever he wants with the white ball and get on that 7. But most likely the simple approach is the best. Roll forward a couple inches. Wants an angle on the 7 to get to the 8, or maybe under the 8. No, he stayed above. White ball slides across and over for a little angle on the 8, close range. But the 9 is nice and tasty, just sitting there waiting to be potted in the side pocket. Rolls that ball in with a little spin, spins back out for a nice angle. About a foot away from the 9 in the side pocket. 9 ball down. Alexis has won. We started this week with 160 players. Today, in this round anyway, it's a race to 8. It's win or go home. Or see you next time. However you want to see it. It's going to happen to everyone in this tournament except for one player. Our champion, and we're going to find out on Friday. On Friday, we're going to have 2 semifinal matches. They have been increased to a race to 13 games. Race to 13 for the semifinals. And the finals will be a race to 15. Winner break. 3 foul rule is in effect. 9 ball breaks are allowed. We had one of those hill yesterday. Very exciting. This is the most exciting pool game there is, 9 ball. There's no question about it. As far as excitement goes, flow of play, all that happy stuff. This is it. Alexis to break. He's breaking off the left side inside the break box, of course, as required by WNT Tour rules. 1 in the side. 9 ball gets kicked down near the lower right, and then it bounces back out a little more than a diamond away from the lower right, off the rail. Where are you 2? Two ends up and to the right of the foot spot, and a nice little layout here. No clusters, no balls are on the rail. 2 balls up table, 6 balls down table, now 5. Natural angle to come off. 2 rails most likely. The left-hand long rail, side, right-hand long rail. Center ball stop, stroke, maybe a little left-hand spin. It's a preference. Every player's a little different. I like to achieve their pattern play. This young man is using a long open bridge. Okay, back and forth. The 3 rattles in. And he's on the 4, but that 8 may play a role. He might be able to pop it and avoid the 8 entirely. A couple of rails, play the 5 in the left-hand side bag. Yeah, like that. He avoided the 8, and pretty sporty there. He's got an angle to come down 2, maybe 3 rails, and come above that green 6. 1, 2, 3. Easy breezy. And he's about a diamond away from that 6 ball. And lets the stroke out a little bit. Some players really like to show off their stroke like that. Wasn't absolutely necessary, but it's just what players do sometimes. And he is nice. Follow forward. Nice follow stroke on that ball. He went through the ball quite nicely. Stretched out a little bit, so well executed. And he's on the 8. He's just got to use a little bit of low right. Twist that white ball to this top rail, the bottom rail, side rail, and up for a high percentage 9-ball attempt. Nine ball down. Alexis has 2. I believe that was a break and run. Yeah, it was. So by definition, Perry from J Flowers has offered a 1 million baht bonus to any player that can break and run 9 consecutive racks. So by that metric, neither one of these players, it's a moot point at this point. But 9 in a row is worth 1 million baht if you can do it. But this is a race to 8. This is a race to 8, not 9. So it's a moot point for this match. But so apparently the call this the losers round, win or go home. Survival mode. According to that, these players, no matter what, if they broke and ran 8 racks, well, I'm sure there would be discussions. Regardless, thanks once again for joining us here at the Pattaya Open Pool Championship. My name's John C. Really appreciate it. We got 33 countries represented, 160 players. That number is going down as we speak. We've already had 1 round in the elimination round. Before we get to the knockout stage later today. Alexis to break. Breaking from the right side, 1 on the side, 1 on the right side, and again kicks that 9 off of the foot spot and ends up near the center diamond, down near the bottom rail. Where are you 2? Where are you? Come out, come out. So let's watch the 2 ball. Goes down 2 rails, 3 rails, up about 3 diamonds up from the lower right. And the white ball is about a diamond away from it, but it's a little bit of an awkward angle. I don't know if you can bank this ball. I don't think this ball banks, but maybe with a lot of inside spin or a safety. I think he's playing safe. Yeah. Just send that blue 2 down to that top rail. Bounces off, maybe an inch off of it. And so Wai has no shot on the 2, offensively speaking. Which one is he going to try to? He's going to try to use, no matter what he chooses, he's going to try to hide the white ball either behind the 7 or the 8, both up table there. You can do it both ways. And a lot of times it's just a preference from the player. Yeah, he chose to use the 7 as a blocker, sending the 2 down table. It's going to hit the 6 and end up not far from the lower right hand corner pocket, available for potting with the jump cue, which Alexis has in his hand. Yeah. Position on the 4 will be key. He wants to avoid the 6 and the 9. And he did that. Did both of those. Well done. Well done. A well executed, well managed jump shot. Now, he's got to look at it. He's got to look at this 4. I believe he can shoot it in the corner or the side on the left-hand side of the table. White ball's real close to the rail, though. It looks like he's going in the corner. Looks like gonna follow to the left of that 6, like that, like that. Oh, but he caught the 7. Caught the 7, and did not leave anything. He just left Wai Lam snookered, but not a difficult. Not difficult to make a legal shot here. Drive a ball to a rail after contact, all that happy stuff. But what happens next is the key. Looks like he's going to the top rail, trying to go into that 4. Send the 4 past that 7, leaving the white ball above that 7 ball there. But that's gone wrong. It's gone wrong. Missed his target by quite a bit. So Alexis leading 2-0. Back at the table with 6 balls to go. I don't see any clusters or anything. The 9 is near the center diamond at the bottom cushion. 4 ball deposited, screw back achieved. It's got an angle. It's going to be stretched out though. Might have to grab the rest. Or maybe is he one of those guys that uses an extension all the time? I know a lot of players like that. Some players like the 3-inch extensions. It's just how they like to play, and it works well for them. He's not using an extension. He's kind of tall too. Probably the taller you are, the less the less need you have for one of those things, or the rest for that matter. As he pots in the 7, comes straight in, maybe a diamond away from that 8. Nice little track to just screw straight back. But the 9 ball's dead on the rail, looks like. So the speed, you want to just get it to the rail like that. See the speed control there? Yeah, I mean, even if he was off a little bit, he had a wide margin of error to get good on that 9. 9 ball down. Alexis has 3. This week we have 33 countries represented here in the 2026 Pattaya Open Pool Championship. First time ever for a World 9 Tour ranking event here in the Kingdom of Thailand. And thank you for joining us. I cannot say that enough. A lot of effort, a lot of resources have gone into this event as we speak. The countries represented: Thailand, Australia, Germany, Finland, China, Chinese Taipei, Hong Kong, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Malaysia, Singapore, UK, US, Vietnam, Bangladesh, Belgium, Denmark, Guam, Guyana, Iceland, Philippines, Turkey, Korea, Scotland, Poland, Norway, Mexico, Macau, Laos, Iceland, and New Zealand all had representatives at this week's event. Some had only one. There's like 10 countries that had like one player here. Philippines has the most at 30 players. Thailand, close behind, has 26 of their own players in this event. Also, Chinese Taipei has 20 players here. Malaysia has 24, and Singapore has 12. Indonesia has 15. Alexis breaks off. Where are you, one? Where are you, one? He's looking at it. He made a ball, or he wouldn't be looking at the rack. One ball is down. 2 balls almost in the jaws of the upper right-hand corner pocket. All the balls are on the right outside of the table. You don't see that very often. Looks like someone picked it up and the balls just fell to the side there. But sometimes it happens. So these racks can be tricky. He's going to have to play that 3 in the side or not. He's got something else in mind. He may be playing for the bank in the lower left-hand corner pocket. Maybe he's a one-pocket player. Those guys really like to bank. Not sure. First time I've seen this young man play, and I'm impressed. I haven't seen that much of Wai Lam. You know, sometimes pools like that, you don't get to see it a lot when the other player is just playing really well and you're just not getting any looks. Got to sit there and take it. Not easy, folks. Not easy. Yeah, he went for the bank, missed the bank, and the 3 goes above the second diamond on the right-hand side of the table, off the rail. The 9 ball is up table on the same side of the table, above the side pockets, and that's what he's looking at right now. There may be a carom. Well, you could do it 2 ways. You could try to cut the 3 into the 9. You could hit the 3 on the left side, have the white ball go up table, and just knock that puppy in. But with these 4-inch pockets, it's kind of a tall order, so he might be playing safe here. Yeah, I think he's playing safe. No, he went at it, and he's made it. He has made it. He cut that ball into the rail, into the 9. 9 ball deposited. Alexis has 4. Well struck. Excuse me, that was not Alexis. That was Wai Lam. He's got a break cue in his hand. Sorry about that. So the score is 3-1. 3-1. So nice opening gambit by the young man from Hong Kong. First real look he's had at something, and he made the most of it. Risky, yes. But hey, the 9 ball goes down. All is well. Brilliant shot. Wish I'd thought of it. All that stuff. Pool's so fun. 9 ball's so fun. And also, if you're in the area, the Pattaya area, you might want to get yourself down here. Thailand Pool Tables and J Flowers have items for sale. There are discounts on offer, I'm told. I don't know what the number is, but if you're in the market for a cue, a break cue, a glove, a template, a rack, something, chalk, get yourself down here. Get stocked up. Sawai breaks off. 1 ball in the side, I believe, like that. 2 balls down table, white balls up table, and those pesky 4 and a 7 is in the way. So he's snookered. So now you got the option. You can push out, kind of like a free foul kind of deal, then dare the other player to respond. They can accept the push out or give it back to you, or you can just go right at it. I don't think he's called a push out. He's kicking, yeah. Just because you are snookered doesn't mean you have to push out. A lot of times, bringing the white ball to a rail or 2 can give you a pretty good percentage of success, leaving your opponent in a difficult spot. It's hard to choose sometimes. Should I do this? Should I do that? What's he going to do if I do this? All that stuff is going through your head. Looking at the 2 ball in the corner pocket up table. No, he didn't have enough. Plays a safety option and a good one. He's totally blocked the path between the white ball and the 4 with like 3 balls. The closest being the 6 ball and I believe the 4 and the 7. Yeah. So he can't get at this directly. And he could jump over these balls with a pretty decent chance of getting a good hit, but he's going to go to the side rail. Yeah, I would too. Jump shots are tricky. Hits it. Good shot, legal side. Actually double taps the 2 and got a good result. The 2 ball ends up a little more than a diamond away near the top cushion off the rail. And he may have a window in between that 6 and the 5 for the white ball to get at it directly, and he might. Can't really bend it because. So he must have a window to make a direct hit, which he does. Didn't want to hit the 9 with a 2 though, and he's left a shot for Alexis. 8 balls left on the table. Up table, you got the 2, the 5, and the 9. The 9 keeps getting moved, disturbed. Keep waking up the 9, moving around the table. Wants falls to sleep right there in the foot spot most of the time after the break. 2-ball deposit is screw back, taps the 7 with the white ball, and he is on that red 3. Little bit of hamper queuing here. The 6-ball is adjacent, but he's using a long bridge to avoid disturbing the 6. And we are playing all fouls on all balls. So if you disturb any ball during the course of your inning, it is a foul and it is a ball in hand. So you got to be careful. 5-ball deposited, and we're looking like a practice drill from this point forward. 9 is above the side pockets. All the balls are on the right-hand side of the table. Looks like somebody keeps picking up the left side of the table. The balls, roll to the right, but we know that's not happening. But that's what it looks like sometimes. 6-ball down. Got an angle on the 7 to come forward off the cushion. The 8-ball is near the rail, if not on the rail, just shy of the first diamond away from the lower right-hand corner pocket. Nice little baby roll there. Nice angle. Most likely he's going to use a little left-hand spin, maybe a little top left. Other players like to pop the ball, and they'll just bring the ball straight off the one rail out for the side, but most players will use 2 cushions like that. There's a nice path for the white ball. You see it moving kind of away from the 9, so even if he's off by an inch or 2 in a speed control, you still got a good look at the 9, which is perched not far from that side pocket as it falls in. So Wai Lam has 2. You're tightening up here. This is win or go home. See you next time. You don't have to go home, but you're no longer in the tournament. So tensions are a little tight here at 11:27 in the morning here at Pattaya. Both of these warriors battling, just trying to survive to the knockout stage. Also, if you are going to come down here to S1, be advised there is a notice when you walk in. There's a sign. It says sorry, I got distracted there. Yeah, there's a notice. Filming and video are in effect here. People are taking photos, videos, a lot of them. So if you are camera shy for any reason, you might want to just watch on YouTube. Come back next week. All right, Soy Wai Lam. I'll apologize to him later for my pronunciation. Look at that arm. Arm is on the on the bed of the slate there, from the elbow to the fingertip. You don't see that very often. From the left side. 1 ball down, 4 ball down, and he's got to look at the 2. The 2 ball staying down table along with the white ball. The 3 is just up and to the right of the blue 2. I think you just roll slowly like that, and just avoided going a little too far. Ideal angle on that red 3 ball. The 6 could be a big ball, but from what I've seen with his well, he's stretched out though, but he seems to have pretty good speed control as well as potting accuracy. So yeah, he avoids. He plays the right and the lower right. Avoids that. Comes above and to the left of that orange 5 ball, or orange excuse me, green 6 ball, which is in between the side pockets, right of center. He's going to go straight back, but not too far. Not too far. Okay, he can roll forward and still have a nice look at this 7. If you would have been a couple more inches, things got a little more, not difficult necessarily, but you'd have to make the white ball travel a lot farther. And when you do that, well, sometimes there's mistakes that can be made. Rolls in the 6, about 3.5 feet away from that brown 7 ball, just to the left of the break box. 9 ball's on the foot spot, or real close to it. 8 ball's just below center line. So pick a side. Which side of the 9 do you want the white ball to be on? In this case, he chooses the right side. He wants to be the right side. Anything but in between, because then you'd be snookered. So about 18 inches, maybe 20 inches away from this 8 ball. Natural position to pot this ball and pot the 9 in the same pocket like that. He wanted another inch or two, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is a cool customer here, this Soy Wai Lam. From what I can see, I mean, they both are. But down 3-0. Now he's won 3 in a row to tie it up. Scoreline 3-3. And a race to 8. So basically a race to 5 from this point. We may say a hill here. We had one yesterday. And it was decided by a golden break. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. With the 9 racked on the spot, it just does not happen with regularity. But when it does, it'll get your heart pumping pretty fast. Not always in a good way. If you happen to be sitting down when that happens. All right, we got the 2 racked at the rear of the table. They seem to be alternating between the bottom position or the right or the left of the 9. I have not seen the 2 racked below the 1 or beneath the 9. Look at that elbow right there. Works for him. 1 ball down in the side. Where are you 2? Where are you 2? I think he's snookered. -7. Let's take a closer look here. He's got his brake working. So likely a push out is in the offing in this rack number 7 in a race to 8. He's going to kind of tap the 3. Made life a little harder for clearance. That's what he did there. Tie something up. And usually when you're pushing out, you're going to end up getting the worst of it. So a lot of times it's good to try to tie up 2 balls together. Just your, again, survival. You're just trying to fight back to the table. This frame, a chance to win. Alexis, a little drop of the elbow, a little look of disappointment on some level. That was not a good safety. No snooker. He wanted to get the white ball behind the 6, I believe, but he's left to look for Sawai, and he. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there, but he's left a shot for Alexis. He's scratching his head. What happened there? It's not how I planned it. Wasn't an easy shot. Sometimes you got to use the creative part of your brain in this game. Take some risks. Sometimes it work out, but not always. Now, Alexis potted the 2. He's on the 3. A very, very sharp angle. But he's with the position of the 4 being not a little more than a diamond away from the lower left. He can just go back and forth here. Maybe a little spin. But he hit it thick. He hit it fat. So 2 ball rattles out of the pocket. White ball comes down the table. 3 balls available for Wai Lam. And it's a nice spread of the balls here. And he's got 3 games momentum right now. One, 2. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. White ball comes up just above the head string. And for about a 6-foot shot, something like that. But it's got the proper angle. That's the key. That's the key. Pretty much just pot this ball. The white ball's naturally going to go up table for a shot at the 5 on the side. Most likely. That's a natural angle. But he overcut the ball. He overcut the ball. White ball. It's gone wrong. It's gone wrong. Yeah, this is quick. It don't care how good you are, how many games you won. 4-inch pockets are 4-inch pockets. Yeah, he would have potted that ball on other tables, but the white ball got away, so he didn't really hit exactly where he wanted to. All right, Alexis back at the table. No easy shot, shooting out of the jaws of the upper right-hand corner pocket. And overcut. White ball comes down. He's going to get a snooker out of the deal. Moved a bunch of furniture there. Waves his hand in an apology. I'm so sorry. I meant to leave you an easier shot. Not really. So, scoreline 3-3. We got a little safety battle action going on here, intentional or not. And the 4 is not a big ball. It's almost a diamond away from that top cushion there. So most likely 1 rail or 2. Good hit, legal shot, gets a rail after contact, but it's gonna be available for Alexis here. Straight in, possibly, pretty close. The good news is the 5 ball is available from almost anywhere from that half of the table. So you could use a little spin, you could use no spin. If you bring the ball off of the cushion, you're going to have a decent look. And the 6 is just below on the right-hand side. So tippity-tap kind of deal here. 9 balls in between the side pockets. Yeah, they got that 9 ball moving this match almost every time. 6 ball deposited, screws up just above center table. Now, does he? I believe he's going to come straight back, and you don't want to mess with that 9. You do not want to move that 9, no matter what you do. It could spoil your day. He's got a little angle, so if he screws back, he could possibly go into the 9, but he uses a very crisp draw stroke and just misses the 9, draws the ball to the top rail and out, and he's looking pretty good here. 8 ball deposited straight into the 9. 9 ball down. Alexis has 4. Once again, thanks to S1 Company Limited here in Thailand. He's the owner, the boss here at S1, and he's got 2 snooker rooms in Bangkok as well. He's a very busy man and pays attention to details. He really does. got also sponsoring this event is Think Curve, 3RE. T-Sport, Thailand Sport, Kamui, Ying Miu, Cake in a Cup. They got some down here too. I'm going to try some today, I think. J Flowers, Thailand Pool Table, CPBA. They're using the Shark Gray Royal Cloth in today's proceedings, along with Pattaya City. Alexis to break. Breaks up. 9-ball is heading towards. Man, they got that 9-ball moving. Both players on their breakoffs have gotten that 9 moving towards the corner pockets. They're getting swatted elsewhere, but yeah, the 9-ball is being disturbed here on the breakoff. He scratched in the process of doing so, though. So Wai Lam, that ball in hand. Look at the 9. Look at the 9. All right, ball in hand. It's not far. It's not far. So he most likely can try to just freeze that white ball to the 8 and send that that 1 ball down in the 9 ball's neighborhood, so to speak. Can say hello, but not yet. Not yet. And he did not freeze him to the ball. That was a little careless. With ball in hand, he should have been a lot closer. He should have been a lot closer to that ball, but he still got the snooker. But guys can jump these. He is Alexis is not. So he's got about a 9-foot shot here to contact the 1. Possibly could get the 9 in afterwards, but no. Good shot, legal shot. Meanwhile, he got a snooker out of the deal. Yeah, that was with ball in hand. You got to freeze the ball to the. You just gotta. That was a missed opportunity for Wai Lam. Got to practice those. You really do. Freezing the ball to an object ball is an art that must be practiced. You get a little bit lazy. You leave a gap here, and the other players, the good ones, are gonna capitalize. Just like Alexis did there. Made a tough hit, and yeah, serendipity, whatever. But he snookered him. And now he's got to jump. And watch this white ball. Watch this white ball. The 1 is less than half a diamond away from that cushion. So he just caught a piece of it. And now the 6 and the 9 are funny. A little funny, but still close to that lower right-hand corner pocket. But I believe we are in ticky range. Once you get there, first you got to deal with the rest of the balls. 1 ball down. He's on the blue 2. He's got an angle. Now the 3, you will not shoot a 3-ball combination. Not with the lay of the balls as it is now, at least as I see him. But he's gonna screw back. Yeah. Okay. So now, off of the 3. He's going to hit 3 to the right. Try to bring the white ball to the rail and spin into that 9. Like that. 9-ball down. Alexis has 5. Well executed layout. Yeah, that was a big time missed opportunity for Wai Lam with ball in hand on the 1. The 9-ball perched. Just got a little careless there, and it cost him the frame. 9-ball can be brutal, I'm telling you. Just the smallest of errors, the smallest of distances can make the difference between victory and defeat. Scoreline 5-3. Getting back to our sponsors here. This week's events are also sponsored by Rason, FC Full Cam, Marboys Pro Team, DD Pool Academy, MBR, Maury Tips, Universal, Helios, 77 Billiards, Sam Enterprises, Niche Q's, Tipology, SnookerSociety.com, Carabao, Centra Life, and think curve. I may have mentioned that before, but it bears mentioning again. And yeah, you're looking for a cue, you're looking for a glove, jump cue, break cue, whatever. Get yourself down here at S1. They got discounts going today, and everything is on site here. You can walk out of it today. Walk out of here with a new cue, a new case, a new gloves, some chalk, templates, whatever you want. Shaping tools, I believe they got those as well. Alexis to break. Breaks off, one on the side, hits him pretty hard. That's one of the harder breaks I've seen so far. And he has unobstructed access to the 2, but I don't know if it's got a pocket to go to. Say 2 ball, 2 ball, 2 ball, where you go, by night, by night. Yeah, he's got no shot, so he just plays it as safety. Just shaves that 2 ball to the left. Close range next to that pink 4. Very tight quarters. So, what do you do here? What would you do? Can you tie something up? Can you tie something up? I'm not sure if he's going to try to hit this or not. I would probably abandon ship and just try to tie something up here rather than try 14, 16 feet. He's trying to kick it from the bottom side. Use a little right hand spin, kind of change the angle a little. And we're going to have to take a look at that. That was really close. We're going to need a replay here. Maybe not. Maybe not. There's no dispute. Yeah. So there's no dispute. So it was a good hit. Both players agree. That's the main thing. You don't want a bunch of arguments and stuff. Replays are available if they are necessary. We haven't had to call one yet, though. Not during this week's events. And this is day 2 of a 5-day event of the Pattaya Open elimination rounds. Rail first, pots the 1. Weibo comes up, taps the 5, and he's got to look at the 3. He's got to look at the 3. Just enough, just enough. That's another shot you really should practice. The rail first kick, they come up all the time. And he used a little spin, a little inside English, and in the course of doing so, he overcut that red 3 ball as he exhales. I know the feeling, brother. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. They all are. Everybody wants to advance to the knockout stage, but one of these players will be out of the competition at the conclusion of this match. And it's going to happen to everyone in this tournament. 159 people are going to go home, you know, kind of unfulfilled. We all dream of winning big events. I know I do. Not so much anymore, but that's the feeling for a lot of these players. Man, he rattles. He had to really power up, muscle up on that shot to get the white ball, make most of that angle. And in the course of doing so, the 4-inch pocket rejected the 3 ball. So now we're going to see a long distance safety here, like that. But he's left a look. He's actually, it's potable, actually. I think he wanted to get the white ball behind the 7, ideally. But like I always say, if you can't leave them tough, leave them long. And distance is the enemy of every pool player. Speaking in general terms for most players. And he's got the 9 and the 6 to use as blockers, but use the 9. And I believe he's got a full snooker here. Well, I believe he's gonna, I don't know. I see a jump cue over there, but some players use them more sparingly than others. Other players, every chance they get, they grab that sucker and want to hop over something. It is a preference. Look at that. Look at that. Now, see, in that case, jump shot makes you a hero, but hey, you still got 6 balls to go. So, don't get too happy. Do it again. You got 6 more. And this is the key right here. One of them, anyway, is just pot the ball. White ball's going to come across the top of the 9 like that, like that, like that. And he's there. I believe he's got there. Whew. A lot of players would have stayed above that 9 ball. He used a little right-hand spin to scooch down. And he's, look at the length of his bridge, too. More than a diamond away. White ball deposited. White ball is going to be good. It's got the angle to come up for that 7. The 7 and the 8 are on the top rail, real close to it, separated by a diamond and a half. What you do not want to do is account. You got to account for that 8 ball, and he did. He counted for it. Made sure the white ball didn't get behind that black 8 ball. So easy to do. I think you use a little top right spin there. Pretty golden here. A little hamper tuning, but nothing. A little bit of spin. And he's not dead straight. He's kind of flat, but not too treacherous. But you really got to stay down and follow through on strokes like this. He's going back. Yeah. He wants to flex. Look at that spin. He used reverse English. So the white ball ended up traveling down in a line like to the lower right-hand corner pocket. After contacting the rail, he went straight across the head string. Now he's got a spot shot. Basically, we used to shoot those all the time. Before the days of ball in hand on scratches. Had to practice those. Looks like he has Alexis. Pots of 9. He has 6. He needs 2. So Wai Lam needs 5 in a row. Or 5 in the next 6, excuse me. See the replay there, the 3 ball rattling out of these unforgiving 4-inch pockets. Look at that bank though, my word, that's pretty good. And he ran the table, cleared the table afterwards. So props to you, young man. But don't get too happy, you're still playing. You still got more to do. Can't get too happy. He don't look happy. He looks focused. Both of these players do. Yeah, they both look pretty calm, Just going about their craft, trying to make the best of things, best they can. Alexis breaking from the left side. See how he's addressing? Look at that. The Q-tip is touching the cloth. And 1 ball on the side. Yeah, you'll see that on a lot of break shots. You'll see some players, the Luna, I think of especially, they're addressing the cue ball and the Q-tip actually hits the felt. But at the last moment, they raise up the tip just enough. It's kind of a timing thing. And normally it allows for more power, I believe, is the benefit of that. But with more power comes less accuracy, so it's a fine line. But it's working for him pretty good right now. He's on the hill. So yeah, sorry, I misspoke earlier. Yeah, so Wai Lam does need 5 in a row. Sorry about that. I believe he got there. He used the window in between the 8 and the 3. So just wants to avoid that 8 and come up table a little bit, some kind of way. What's he doing here? Is he going around? Can't tell. No, he came up, tapped the 8, but that's okay. That's okay. He's on the hill. He's got 6 balls to go, and he's got a natural angle to pot this pink 4 ball in the upper left. Maybe with no spin at all, just a little top spin, because the natural angle will bring the white ball to like in between the first and second diamonds on the top rail to the right and into the line for the 5. He screws back. Did not go forward. And again, that's a preference. Some players will use follow all day long on that kind of shot, but he's more comfortable with the draw stroke, the screw back, and he's looking pretty good here. We're in eeny, meeny, miny, mo territory here. Six ball down, but he's elevated. He has elevated. He's scratching his ear. He has elevated. He's put himself on top of that 9, almost. So it makes things just a little more tricky here, but still very manageable. But he does have an angle to contend with here, but he's close range. A little more than a diamond away from that 8 ball, so I really like his chances. But you want to avoid the 9. Which he does, comes out around, and he is looking pretty sporty here. Not straight in. White ball's in between the side pockets, down a little left of center line. No problem for him. Alexis Garlit Ferrer. Is that... Okay, it's not over. I'm not sure what happened with the score. I thought it was 6, but they have a 7 up there. But he just won the game, and he did not win the match. So he is definitely. I mean, I write down the names or the numbers as they are scoring them. So I may miss a frame or two, but I'm not going to have a number that didn't happen. So now he's on the hill. Alexis will be breaking, and Wai Lam is going to need 5 in a row if he can get to the table. He may not. Then the 1 ball is going in the side pockets with regularity in this match, and the 9 ball's been moving as well with alarming regularity. So we've already had one hill match decided by a 9 ball golden break. So let's watch closely here. Watch the 9. Alexis breaking off left side of the box. This time the 9 pretty much stays put, just a little below the foot spot. The 1 ball goes down in the side pocket again. And where are you two? You are, let's see. He's got access to it. He has access to it. The balls are spread nicely. No balls are near a rail. No clusters. It's showtime. 8 balls left on the table. Kind of a funny angle on the 2, but when I've seen thus far, these things don't scare him none. Like I said, nicely done. Spins to the side, and he's looking pretty sporty for a clearance here. But you still got to do it. You still got 7 balls left. Three ball down. similar angle to the 2 ball, except much closer range. And the 5 ball is pretty nice, nice position to go to the rail, spin out for the 5 in the lower right-hand corner pocket, and it's all there for him right now. It's all right there, right now. 6 ball down. The 5 ball down. The 6 ball is up table, about 2 diamonds away off the cushion, right side of the table. 9's on the foot spot. 7 is just above the 8 down table, off of the rail, and he's looking. It's looking more and more likely that he's going to run this frame from the break. Taps the 9 out of the way towards the pocket. White ball spins to a stop. Short bridge spins to the side rail and up. Open hand bridge, little tasty cut shot in the corner. 9-ball deposited. Alexis Garlit Ferrer, winner. Scoreline 8-5. Back, and that match went pretty quick. We're going to be back in an hour or so for our 1 o'clock match. I'll see you then.
Star boy, 18 years of age, the world at his feet.